beautiful people, this is Tula from Mabu Tribe. Welcome to the channel again, and thank you for tuning in. So we will be looking at how to enjoy our natural crowns, and we spoke about your relationship with your hair. We spoke about the must-have tools and products in your cupboard, and now we're going to a very important one: what to do with the hair once you've moisturized it or whatever, right? How to style your hair, how to leave the house confident with whatever you have on your crown. So I thought, let me start with what I do with my hair, my go-to hairstyles. They've been sustaining me. Like I said, for the past 4 years, I've had my hair out. Trying to answer the question, can you actually have a busy life and wear your fro out? And the answer is yes. I'm doing it. So, this is me just sharing how I've been doing it. So, we're starting off with my number one, go-to hairstyle, which is the bun, the high bun. So, we're going to do the bun upwards, downwards, sidewards. I'm going to show you what I do with this baby, the hairband, in different ways. Monday to Friday, basically knowing that I'll be using my bun to do whatever style that I want to do. So I basically, stepped in this kind of like stretched out band method position. So I find that, kind of doing those knots or 2-strand or 3-strand twists takes time. To enjoy your hair, time needs to be minimal, minimalistic stuff. They help you go with your hair for the long run, and not get frustrated. So I found that, tying my hair in buns, but they must be very loose. Otherwise, you'll find that you're tying up your hair, you're losing your hairline, and you're like, but I don't even cut my hair. And that's because the knots or the 2-strand twists or 3-strand twists that you go to sleep with are too tight. So always be gentle with your hair. So, and the other thing is that I never touch my hair when it's dry. Never do that because it will crack, it will break. So I usually start with putting on the hydrating mist, and it's aloe vera gel based, so it really gets absorbed into the hair, and it's got beautiful oils and essential oils also for your scalp, like tea tree. So if you've got that itchy scalp situation, it's great relief. So I usually just lightly, focusing and starting with the ends when my hair's like this, because the ends are the weakest parts. So we're always putting more product on the ends of the hair. So I put a little bit there. Alright. And then we just lightly massage it in. I didn't put a lot because I don't want the hair to shrink. I'm trying to do a puffed out hairstyle, right? And then we just unravel the bands. Yeah, you should be careful with the bands. If you're not used to banding like that, you just sort of tie your hair at the bottom and then use another band to tie at the top. It stretches out your hair as well. Okay, that one is out. I can do 3 blocks because my hair density is not like that much, but some people might need to do 5. Some people can even do 2, so it just depends on the density of your hair and making sure that there's no pain. If there's pain, something's wrong. Let's never change. Okay, so we've got it out. And remember, we're working with time. It's in the morning. Things are happening. You want to go, 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 go. So I take that Shea Cocoa Aloe Cream, which is our leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioners, again, they're really great because they are light enough for us to apply on a daily basis, and they bring moisture to our hair. We use the Mabu Tribe Shea Cocoa Aloe Cream, and I love it because it also helps with the hair gliding. Remember, leave-in conditioners help our hair glide against each other instead of grinding against each other. So that's how they protect our hair. So when I want, a touch of moisture, but not all that shrinkage, then I'm using the Shea Cocoa Aloe Cream. Shrinkage is good when you want shrinkage, of course, but when you want more elongated hairstyles, then this is what you use. Okay, and I put it on, and then I come in with the oil, again focusing on the ends, because the ends are the weakest part. So this is the Mabu Tribe Oil Splendor. It's made up of rich oils like castor oil. You've got your argan oil in there, as well as marula oil as well. So you're able to bring strength into the hair and also lock in that moisture. So I would usually focus on the ends. The ends are the weakest parts of our hair. So put it in, and then just for that little shine and shimmer, I would put it on here. If you're working on, helping your hair to, grow back, your hairline rather, you would massage. This would be the time to also massage in circular motions around there. This oil has, your peppermint oil in there to help with stimulating that healthy hair growth. So that would be good for that. And then I sort of tie my hair. And this is the other thing. Our hair is like, it's dense generally. So when you try and tie up an afro, you're creating a lot of strain on the hair strands, on your hairline. So what you want to do is that you want to actually use the band to not tie the hair, but to create an illusion of a tied up, ponytail. So this is how we do it. You kind of bring that band in, can you see? Need something that's nicely stretching. And then you just slide it up, slide it up, slide it up, until the position that you want. You can put it a bit more forward or a bit more back. I like mine this way. And then, I've got a round head, so wherever I sort of decide to stop it, it stops. But if you've got more of an oval head, a friend of mine said she's got an egg-shaped head. It's not a bad thing, it's just when it gets here, it kind of slides up. So what you want to do then is use your bobby pin, must have, and just then clip it at the ends. Clip it at the ends. On this side, clip it at the ends. On that side. And make sure you don't have too much pressure. If you've got too much pressure, just pull out the hair. And that's the nice thing about this kind of method, right? Because sometimes we've got a lot of energy in the morning, we tie up our ponies, it's super tight. You get to 1 o'clock and you're like, somebody relieve me, and it's too tight. So as you feel like too much pressure, you can just pull it out. And then use your fingers to reshape. And usually just pull it out a bit. And remember, you turn around in different positions to make sure that your hair is kind of shaped the way you like. This is the way I like. And then if you want more of a finished look, we'd usually take up our satin scarf. So your satin or silk scarf, it's also there for helping you with styling. And this is also the place where people who, if you like using gels, then you would probably put your gel on now and then put on your satin scarf. I'm not too much a fan of gels, just because my hair dries up quickly. So I'll find that if I've had gel in my hair, in 2-3 days time, I need to really wash out the gel so that my hair is able to receive new moisture. So generally I don't use gels. But special occasions, sometimes you'd like that vibe. Now and then I do use it, yeah. And then you just wait, do your little morning dance. If it's a morning dance that you do, hype dance that you do, and then you're ready to just 2 to 5 minutes. That's how long it takes, at least for my hair to, just react to the satin. And then, ta-da! You've got your high bun. And of course you can also work with this, and if it's not necessarily your satin cloth, you can use other things to, style it. Get my jam. Or if you want something cute, you can found this cool satin thing with the type of wire inside. And it's really cool because then you can create different shapes. See if I tuck it in there. creates a cute something shape, you know? And then I'm just like, hello. I'm just saying, it's a high bun, but you can work with it, you can play around with it. You can even have a high bun the whole week and just change up your accessories. It's a beautiful go-to hairstyle. And if your hair is shorter, you can literally create this. You don't have to create it around the whole head, but maybe a bit higher. Pat it, put some accessories, and you can get going. Alright, thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and of course, make a comment and tell us what your go-to hairstyles are, and how you actually do your buns. I'm curious. Are you guys tightening your buns too much? Are you, what's happening there? Because I know people have different tips and tricks on how they do their buns. That's it from us, the Mabu Tribe team. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.